time to get out your pad and pencil, cause it's time for the GOAT of soccer picks. Here he is, your host, Tijuana Raf.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's On the Pitch with TJ Picks live tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going live like I do each and every week. We're going to run down all the picks for the weekend soccer, guys. We have the European soccer leagues are back this week, so get your pen, paper, and get ready to write down some notes because we got an exciting weekend this weekend. The top leagues are back: La Liga, Bundesliga, Australian Soccer League. We have the weekend of MLS playoffs, guys. It's going to be big. We got some big games, a lot of action going on, and we're excited. So let's get right to it, guys. We're going to go to Friday's soccer action. That's Friday, November 21. Freaky Friday for some people. It gets pretty exciting because a lot of dogs, a lot of crazy things can happen on Fridays. We're going to go to La Liga, Spain for our first game in La Liga. It's going to take us to Valencia. Valencia versus Levante. Valencia versus Levante. These guys right here. Valencia is in 17th place. Levante is in 19th place. The difference here is not much, guys. Valencia has 10 points. Levante has 9. The lines are plus 110 for Valencia, plus 250 for Levante. Real Madrid still tops the league at first place. So keep that in mind. Barcelona is in second place, only 3 points behind. Valencia versus Levante. The last time these two teams faced off against each other, let me just double check here. I think it was a low-scoring game. Valencia hasn't been scoring too many goals, hasn't been conceding too many, but the lines are telling us a different story, guys. I'm going to go with the both to score here. Give me both to score in Valencia versus Levante for our first game in La Liga, Spain. Next up, we will go to the French League, guys. French League on Friday, November 21, takes us to Nice. Nice playing against Marseille. Marseille is in second place. Nice is in 9th place. Nice is actually the favorite here, which doesn't make sense at minus 110. Whenever you see something like that, guys, you got to take into account some factors. And last time that these two teams placed against each other, Nice did win 2-0. So I think that might be one of the reasons why the line is like it is. But you know what? Marseille has 25 points. Nice has 17 points. I'm going to have to go with another both to score here, guys. Both to score in Marseille versus Nice in the French League for Friday, guys. That's going to be a game for Friday. Usually on Fridays, we see some both to scores, and that's what we're going to doing with the French League on that day. Next up, we're going to go to the Bundesliga for Friday, one of our favorite leagues. Usually has a lot of goals, a lot of action. We go to Mainz. Mainz versus Hoffenheim, guys. Mainz versus Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim is in 6th place, 19 points. Mainz all the way down to 17th place. All the way down to 17th place. Both of these teams are coming off actually, both teams have seen under 2.5 goals 4 out of 5 games. They both have seen a lot of corner kicks. But you know what, guys? Mainz hasn't been involved in too many games that have been high scoring. Let me just get some information here. Mainz in their last game was on, I believe it was November 9th, because we just had that big international break. They did lose 1-0 to Frankfurt, low-scoring game. Prior to that, they had a 2-1 win in the Conference League on November 6th. So we haven't seen too many high-scoring games for Mainz. Hoffenheim, their last game saw them win 3-0 versus First, but that was a friendly game, so that's not really one we're going to look at. It was during the international break. Prior to that, they did have a win over Leipzig. You know what, guys? I'm not going to go with goals in this one. I'm going to go with Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim money line here. Hoffenheim money line. You can get it at a good value right now. I believe Hoffenheim is at plus 150. You know, both of them are pretty much plus 150. So we're going to go with Hoffenheim money line at great value here versus a bad Mainz team. Even though this game is at Mainz, I think Hoffenheim has the edge, better team here in this game. Next up for Friday, we got to go to Australia. Let me just pull up the information here. Australia. We got to go to the Australia A-League on Friday. Let me just get to the right points there. By the Australia for Friday, first game. Sorry, guys, I'm using a different app right now, trying to get used to it. The other app that I have been using hasn't been working too well, so I'm trying something new and just getting used to the one that I have here. Australia. Let me pull it up. Australian A-League. Sorry, guys. Get right to it. All right, back to Friday. Here we are. This works. There we go. Friday, we have Adelaide United, guys. Adelaide United versus Melbourne City in the Australian A-League. Adelaide United, Melbourne City. We're talking about third versus sixth place. Melbourne City's in third place. Adelaide is in sixth. 8 points from Melbourne City. Adelaide at 6 points. It's a plus 185 versus a plus 120. Adelaide has the advantage here in the series. 4 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses. And the Lions guys are telling us that we are going to get a boat to score here. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with a boat to score in Adelaide versus Melbourne City for Friday's Australian A-League action. Next game, we have Wellington Phoenix versus MacArthur. And you know what? Wellington Phoenix has been known as an under team, but recently they've been scoring some goals and have been conceding some goals. So we're going to go with Wellington MacArthur over the goal line. It's probably going to be closer to 2.5, 3, possibly 3. So we're going to go over 2.5 goals in Wellington versus MacArthur on Friday for the Australian Soccer League. The final game on Friday night is Western Sydney versus Central Coast Mariners. And for that game, we're looking at the lines. It's at minus 189 for Central Coast. They're in 5th place. Western Sydney Wanderers are in 11th place. They only have 2 points, guys. They haven't been doing much. But you know what? I think Western Sydney can get a goal here. So we're going to go with a boat to score Western Sydney versus Central Coast Mariners. And let me just double check to see if there's any other leagues playing on Friday. We already went with the main leagues. No, I think that's going to be it for Friday. For the Friday soccer action, we had some Bundesliga, only 1 game. Just be careful on Fridays goes. Like I said before, Fridays, you never know what's going to happen. Just because dogs tend to bark on Fridays. If you ever watch hockey, NBA, college basketball, take a look at Friday's results, and you're going to see that the dogs do bark on Fridays, especially in high name games where people are betting a lot of money, well-known names. Be careful on Fridays and Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. as well. Let's move on to Saturday soccer action. We do have La Liga Spain. We have some games going on in La Liga Spain. We have Alaves versus Celta. Alaves in 10th place, Celta in 13th place. We got a plus 155 versus a plus 200. Guys, we got to go with the nice little boat to score here as well. Give me boat to score in Alaves versus Celta. Then we go to Barcelona versus Atletico. Guys, Barcelona is 3 points away from the number one spot. They're minus 250 for a reason here. Minus 250 as a parlay piece, guys. Atletico Club in 7th place, plus 550. We got to go with Barcelona. Barcelona to get a big win here. So we might use this as a parlay piece. I may give Barcelona team total. You just never know. But we're going to stick with Barcelona money line as a parlay piece and have them basically tie up Real Madrid. If they get these 3 points, Real Madrid still has a game to play this weekend. So they're going to want to take advantage of getting back in the lead, especially if Barcelona wins. Osasuna versus Real Sociedad in the next game. We're going to go both to score. Villarreal and Mallorca. I got to go with Villarreal, guys. Much stronger team. 3rd place, plus 14 on the goal differential, 26 points. Mallorca is in 15th place, a minus 6 in the goal differential, only 12 points. Villarreal is a very heavy favorite at minus 250. Basically, guys, I like to parlay both of these teams here, Barcelona and Villarreal. We'll get back to that in a little bit. Next up, we're going to the Premier League. Premier League for Saturday takes us to Burnley versus Chelsea. We got to go Chelsea money line as a parlay piece here. Bournemouth versus West Ham is the next game. Bournemouth versus West Ham. And you know what, guys? Bournemouth is at minus 162. The West Ham Hammers have been playing a little bit better recently, so I think that they may be able to battle here. I'm going to go with the both to score, guys. Give me both to score with Bournemouth and West Ham, even though I think Bournemouth, has the advantage here. I think West Ham has been playing good enough to get a goal. Give me both to score, Bournemouth versus West Ham in Saturday's Premier League action. Next game, Brighton versus Brentford. Brighton, 11th place. Brentford, 12th place, guys. These guys are pretty evenly matched. Brighton's the small favorite at minus 110, minus 100. Brentford at plus 300, guys. I got to go with the both to score here. Give me both to score in Brighton versus Brentford in Saturday's Premier League action. Next up, we do have Fulham versus Sunderland. Fulham versus Sunderland. Fulham is plus 275. Sunderland, surprisingly, just first time up in the Premier League, in the top division, doing very well. They have 19 points in 4th place. Fulham is in 15th place. But you know what, guys? I think Fulham can get a goal here. Give me both to score in Sunderland versus Fulham. Next up, Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Liverpool, 8th place, guys. These are the defending champions all the way down to 8th place. 18 points taken on a Nottingham Forest. Liverpool is at home. I think they're going to get a win here. Give me Liverpool money line as a parlay piece. Wolverhampton Wolves versus Crystal Palace, guys. Plus 280. Crystal Palace Wolves minus 106. They're down further on the chart, but they have the higher money line here. That's pointing to both to score, guys. Give me both to score, Crystal Palace and Wolverhampton Wolves. Last game for Saturday in the Premier League is Newcastle versus Man City. This should be a good game here. Man City is in 2nd place, 22 points. Newcastle is in 14th place with 12 points. I got to go with Man City here for the win, guys. Give me Man City for the win. Next up, we're going to Serie A, Italian Soccer League for Saturday. Cagliari versus Genoa. Cagliari is in 14th place. Genoa is in 18th place. Not too many points separate these two teams, guys. Cagliari 10 points. Genoa 7 points. We got to go with the both to score here. Give me both to score. Cagliari versus Genoa. For those of you just joining, I'm breaking down the games live for this weekend. These are free leans that you guys can take notes on. These are also live on YouTube. So thanks for everybody that's joining. Cagliari, Genoa, give me both to score. Udinese versus Bologna. We got Bologna 5th place, Udinese 10th place. I think we're going to get a both to score here as well. Italian Serie A is good for both to scores. Sometimes they end up 1-1, so you guys can keep that in mind when betting the Italian league. They don't like to score a ton of goals. If they get 1 goal, 2 goals, second halves are usually tight, very defensive battles. Next game is Fiorentina versus Juventus. Juventus is in 6th place. Fiorentina is in 20th place. I think we're going to get a both to score here, guys. Even though Juventus is the better team, I think Fiorentina can sneak one and give me both to score. Fiorentina versus Juventus. Napoli versus Atalanta, guys. I got to go with the both to score there as well, guys. You could even parlay both to score in all the Serie A Italian games if you want. For a long shot, should be really good value there. Next up, La France Ligue 1. We have Lens versus Strasbourg. Lens in 3rd place, Strasbourg in 4th. You know what, guys? I got to go with the over goals here, guys. Give me over goals in this game. Next up, Rennes versus AS Monaco. I got to go with the both to score here. Rennes versus AS Monaco. Final game for the French League is PSG versus Le Havre. PSG 1st place, 27 points. Le Havre 14 points in 12th place. This is a really juicy line here for PSG. They're at minus 500, guys. Minus 500. They definitely should get the win here, but are we going to pay the juice or are we going to pay the spread? Team total, that's something that will probably pop up in the VIP. For now, I'm going to say PSG money line parlay piece, PSG team total for the lean. Finishing up, guys, with the Bundesliga for Saturday. Bundesliga, Heidenheim versus Gladbach. Heidenheim, 12th place. Heidenheim, 18th place. Gladbach, 12th place. Gladbach taking on Heidenheim. We got a plus 220 versus a plus 115. That's telling me we're going to get both to score, guys. Give me both to score in Heidenheim and Gladbach. Next game, Dortmund versus Stuttgart is our number 3 versus our number 4. Both have 21 points. Dortmund's at minus 137 favorites. Stuttgart plus 333. I think Stuttgart could get a goal here in this big game, very big, important game. Give me both to score in Dortmund versus Stuttgart. Next up, Augsburg versus HSV. Hamburger is at 9 points, 13th place versus Augsburg, 7 points. We got a plus 130 versus a plus 200. We got to go both to score, guys. Give me both to score. Both to score in Hamburg versus Augsburg. This is Saturday's Bundesliga action. Let me go to our big dogs. Bayern Munich at home taking on Freiburg. Bayern Munich, 1st place, 28 points. Freiburg, 10th place, 13 points. This has got to be Bayern here. Bayern Munich all the way. Heavy juiced parlay piece or Bayern Munich team total. I have been liking taking Bayern Munich over 1.5 goals in the first half. I think they could do that again. So that's what we're going to take as a lean. Next game, Wolfsburg versus Leverkusen. I'm going to go with both to score. Wolfsburg versus Leverkusen. Cologne versus Frankfurt, guys. Cologne versus Frankfurt. Frankfurt usually has been known to score a lot of goals and receive goals, but recently they haven't been involved in high-scoring games. But I think this is going to be a difference here. They're finally going to get back on the same page of giving up goals and scoring. Cologne can score and give up goals as well. So we're going to go over goals in Cologne versus Frankfurt. And we do have a very important game, guys. Important game for the MLS on Saturday. MLS playoffs. It's that weekend. It's going to be some exciting matchups, guys. We're down to 8 teams. 8 teams battling it out for the chance at winning the MLS Cup. And we go to Vancouver, guys. Vancouver versus LAFC here this Saturday. Vancouver versus LAFC. Vancouver's at plus 115 as the favorite. LAFC plus 205. You know what, guys? These games are going to be battles. They're going to be exciting. I have picked LAFC to qualify, so you might be able to get a good value on that. But most importantly, my favorite lean of this game is going to be the boat to score, guys. You got to get a boat to score. Both are battling. It's only one game. It's not the best out of 3. Winner takes all. If it's tied, I believe they go into penalty kicks. So give me boat to score, Vancouver versus LAFC. And that's what's going to be the pick for that game. It should be a really good game. It should be a good game. Should be exciting. And I am going to give you guys a parlay for the day, guys, a grandma parlay for Saturday. And that's going to be in La Liga Spain. You guys heard me mention it earlier. It's going to be a grandma moneyline parlay for Saturday. We're going to take Barcelona moneyline, and we're going to parlay that with Villarreal moneyline. Guys, that's going to be the play for Saturday's grandma parlay of the day. Barcelona, Villarreal from La Liga Spain. Parlay those two up together. You should get a decent odd line, and that's going to be the play. Next up, we're moving on quickly into Sunday. Let me just get the right date here. Okay. Sunday. Sorry, this calendar is just tripping out here. 22nd, 23rd, Sunday. We're going to go to La Liga Spain, guys. La Liga Spain. For Sunday, Real Oviedo versus Rayo Vallecano. Real Oviedo versus Real Vallecano. We're going to go with Real Vallecano money line, guys. Give me Real Vallecano money line. Is going to be good value there. Real Betis versus Girona in the next game, La Liga Spain. For Sunday, we got to go Real Betis money line. Getafe versus Atletico Madrid. We got to go with Atletico Madrid money line. Elche versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid is probably going to be tied with Barcelona going into this game. Barcelona is only 3 points back. They will be playing on Saturday, and we have picked them to win. So with that win, they get to 31 points. Real Madrid is at 31 points. You know what, guys? We got to go with Real Madrid money line here. Real Madrid is going to want to be separated from Barcelona. So we got to go Real Madrid money line as a parlay piece. Real Madrid team total. Next up, Premier League for Sunday takes us to Leeds. Leeds versus Aston Villa, guys. We're going to go with the boat to score there. Arsenal versus Tottenham should be a very good game. Arsenal's in first place, 26 points. Tottenham is in 5th place, 18 points. Tottenham is one of those teams that you hate betting on because Tottenham either plays very well or plays very bad. You can never trust them. If you bet them to score goals, they don't score any goals. If you bet them under goals, they score like 6 goals. So you just can never trust Tottenham. But I think Arsenal is the stronger team. Arsenal's been playing very well and are in first place with so many different injuries, guys. We're talking about a team that's so stacked, has lots of depth. I mean, when their players get back from those injuries, you're going to see an Arsenal team that's going to be so much stronger than anybody else in the Premier League. I think they're going to win it this year. Arsenal money line here versus Tottenham. Italian League for Sunday takes us to Verona versus Parma. Verona versus Parma. And I'm going to go with the boat to score there. Cremonese versus Roma. I got to go both to score there as well. Lazio versus Lecce. We got to go with Lazio. Inter Milan versus AC Milan in the final game. We got to go both to score. And I've said this every week when we see the top teams from the Italian league face off against each other. We got to go both to score. French league on Sunday. Auxerre versus Lyon. Auxerre is in 18th place, 7 points. Lyon is in 7th place. I got to go with the boat to score here. Lyon should win this game, but I think Auxerre can sneak one in. Nantes versus Lorient. I got to go both to score there. Brest versus Metz. I got to go over goals in Brest versus Metz. Toulouse versus Angers. We got to go both to score. And in Lille versus Paris. This is not PSG. This is the other Paris. This is the other Paris, who's in 11th place with 14 points, taking on Lille in the French league, who's in 5th place. We got to go with the boat to score, guys. Give me boat to score, Lille, Paris, and over goals there as well. Bundesliga for Sunday, guys. We have Leipzig versus Bremen. Leipzig's been playing really well. 2nd place, 22 points, plus 7 goals on the differential. Bremen is at -3. I got to go with Leipzig money line here. Give me Leipzig money line. Leipzig money line. St. Pauli versus Union Berlin. In the Bundesliga, we got Union Berlin 11th place, St. Pauli 16th place. I got to go with the boat to score here. Give me boat to score in St. Pauli versus Union Berlin. And we do have some MLS action, guys. Exciting MLS action on Sunday. Cincinnati versus Inter Miami, guys, in the Eastern Conference. These are the Eastern Conference matchups, guys. We got to go with Inter Miami to qualify. Inter Miami's at plus 120. You could take them as a money line. And I think we're going to see goals here, guys, over goals. I did pick Inter Miami to win this game and move on into the next competition. Next game, Philadelphia versus NY City. NY City FC, New York City FC, taking on Philadelphia. I think we're going to see a boat to score here, guys. And I'm picking Philadelphia to get the edge and to qualify. One other game, guys, that I want to talk about. It's not on Sunday or Saturday, but it's a big game, and I'm going to give you guys the information, and that's in the MLS. We are going to San Diego FC, the expansion team, guys. They're playing very well. They've sold out the stadium. Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego sits on the grounds of Qualcomm Stadium, where Qualcomm Stadium used to be. I've been in there when it was Qualcomm Stadium. I've been in there, to watch the Raiders play the Chargers. I've watched San Diego State football team play there. Now it's Snapdragon Stadium, the home of San Diego FC. It's going to be a sellout crowd. I will be in attendance, guys, making sure we get this win. It's going to be a big game. San Diego FC versus Minnesota. I believe Minnesota did take down San Diego the last time they played against each other. I don't think San Diego has beaten Minnesota. San Diego FC is the favorite here, though, at home at -189, even though they did not beat. Actually, they played 2 games. Minnesota won 3-1, and then San Diego won 4-2, guys. So we're going to go with goals here, guys. This is going to be a boat to score, and I'm going to give the edge to San Diego FC to get the win, guys. It's going to be electric. It's going to be exciting. Their first playoff game at home versus the Timbers was exciting. It was, loud, entertaining. I just think that San Diego, I have picked San Diego since the beginning to win this entire tournament as an expansion team. They have the talent. And just think about the storyline, guys. San Diego FC being the expansion team. How nice would it be for them to win? And if they do win and LAFC win, we're going to see a battle of the South Coast, Southern California battle game. It's going to be a great game to see LAFC versus San Diego in the semifinals, guys. And I think that's what we're going to get. So give me San Diego to qualify. Give me over goals and give me an exciting game, guys. I'm going to be there. If you're going to be in town in San Diego, let me know. And that's going to do it, guys, for the soccer action for this weekend. And you know what, guys? I am going to run down some NFL games. I got a little bit of time. I'm going to run them down real quick. Sunday NFL action for this weekend. Week 12. Let me just pull up the games. Week 12 of the NFL, guys. All right, guys. Back to the NFL. We got a game on Thursday night tomorrow. Bills versus Texans. We're talking about the Bills 7-3, Texans 5-5. I believe it's at Texans. And I'm going to keep it simple, guys. I usually do a teaser for Thursday night. We had seen 8 games go under in a row for primetime NFL games. This last game, I mean, I guess technically it went over, but the line did open at 51. A lot of people did get 49.5. We're talking about the Raider game versus the Cowboys. By kickoff, the line was 48.5, and it hit 49 points. But guys, you know what? You could technically say that was an under game as well if you got the line at 49.5. With all that being said, Bills can score a lot of points. I think Texans have a good enough defense to keep this game close. So I'm going to go with an under here, guys. I'm going to go with an under in the Bills versus Texans. I'm just looking at this news app to see where the line is. I'm trying to see what the over-under line is. It's just giving me the money line. It's not really giving me the over-under for some reason. But I do believe that we're going to go straight under here on this game. We're going to go with the under. I don't care what the number is at. We're going to go with the under in the primetime game, Texans versus Bills. I know that Bills can score a lot of points, but I just think that we're going to see an under for this game. And let me just get a different app up. That's going to be Thursday night game. In this last game, we had the terrible Raiders team, take on another terrible Cowboys team. But we saw which team was worse. The Raiders, man, are completely just off the charts bad. They can't do anything right now. They're basically tanking. They don't have anything to play for. They might only stay with those 2 wins that they got. I don't even know how they got those 2 wins. So keep that in mind when it comes to the Raiders. Don't bet them on anything, but it is the NFL, and you never know when, something's going to happen where they might even beat one of the top teams that hasn't lost in like 7 games just because the Vegas wants to cause some kind of action going on there. So just never count out a bad team like the Raiders. But if I were you, I would just never bet them on anything just because of how bad they are. They commit too many fouls. It's just been bad. All right, guys. So Houston versus Buffalo. That's the game for tomorrow. And we're going to stick with the under in that game. Next game, we're going to go straight to Sunday's NFL action, week 12. And one interesting stats last week 11, the public went 3-9. The public went 3-9 versus the spread. We're talking about if you would have just faded the public, you would have gone 9-3 last Sunday, guys. That's how crazy the public was. Wrong on. This is probably the worst public weekend for NFL was week 11. So we might see something different. All right, here's the line. It's really low, guys. It's 43 points, the over under for tomorrow's game, but I'm sticking with the under. If I do a teaser, most likely it's going to be an under teaser when it comes to that game. So that's going to be what I'm going to stick with in that game. And next up, we're going to the next game. I'm trying to find the format where it gives me the spread and the lines and not just the games, the matchups here. Let me just go to, okay, here we go. Now we could do it. We can rocket fire now. Colts versus the Chiefs, guys. Colts versus the Chiefs on Sunday, November 23rd. The Colts, Chiefs, the over-under is 50 points. The spread is Chiefs at minus 3.5. Opened at 50 points. It's down to 49. Chiefs are minus 195 on the money line. Colts have been playing very well. They're 8-2 versus the Kansas City Chiefs 5-5, guys. I just can't see the Chiefs losing another game. I don't care how good the Colts have been playing. This is a game where Mahomes guy has to take over. And the line is a little tricky because it is at that minus 3.5. The Chiefs could win with 3 points. You know what? I got to go with the Chiefs. Money line here is a parlay piece. And if I were to take the spread, I might buy it down to 2.5 just to save me. I know it takes a little bit of money and juice away from the win. But give me Kansas City Chiefs minus 2.5. Give me Kansas City Chiefs money line to get the win here. Next game, Pittsburgh Steelers, Chicago Bears. The line is Chicago Bears minus 3. The over-under is 45. Chicago Bears and the Steelers. Tricky game here. Pittsburgh Steelers 6-4. Chicago Bears 7-3. I got to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3 here. New England Patriots versus Cincinnati Bengals. New England Patriots 9-2. Cincinnati Bengals 3-7. Over/under is 49 points. And we could get the Bengals at plus 7, guys, right here. I got to take that. Give me the Bengals plus 7. New York Jets versus Ravens, guys. Probably one of the biggest spreads of the weekend. Baltimore Ravens minus 14.5. Over/under 44. I may just have to take the under here, guys. Under 44.5 points. Probably buy it up to under 45. If I were to take a side, I'd have to take the Jets plus 14.5. Just can't take that big spread. I don't care who's playing. Next game, Seattle Seahawks, Tennessee Titans. Seahawks minus 13, Titans plus 13. Give me the Titans plus 13.5. Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers. It should be a good game. Give me Minnesota Vikings plus 6. Anytime you see that 6, you got to be cautious. 41 is the over-under, but I'm going to take Minnesota Vikings at plus 6. New York Giants, Detroit Lions. Lions are minus 11. New York Giants plus 10. The over-under is 50. Lions coming off a terrible game. You know what, guys? I think the Lions bounce back and win big. Give me Lions minus 11. Jacksonville Jaguars, Arizona Cardinals. Give me Jacksonville Jaguars money line. Cleveland Browns, Las Vegas Raiders, guys. How can anybody put the Raiders as favorites here? They're favored by 4 points. Over/under is 36 points. Cleveland Browns. Dude, these are two terrible teams, but did anybody watch the Raiders play in this last game, man? They can't beat anybody. I got to go with the Browns. The Raiders are my team, guys. I don't know if you know this, but the Raiders are my team since I was a kid. They are terrible. I got to take the Browns plus 4. Atlanta Falcons versus New Orleans Saints. 3-7 Falcons, 2-8 Saints. I got to go with the Falcons, guys. Give me the Falcons. Money line, plus 110. Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys. I know the Dallas Cowboys look good, but this is the Eagles, a divisional matchup. This is going to be a good game. 47 points is the over-under. I actually do like the over in this game. Give me the over 47.5 points. and give me the Eagles on the money line and the spread, guys. I think the Eagles are going to take it here. Cowboys are going to wish they could play the Raiders every week, after the Eagles come in and stomp on them. Next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing versus the Los Angeles Rams. This is going to be a great game. This is going to be the Sunday night football game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 6-4. Los Angeles Rams 8-2, playing very well. This should be an exciting game. The over-under is 49.5 points. I think we're going to get an over here. And I got to go with the Rams, guys. I think they will cover. I know it's tricky and it's a public bet. I just think the Rams are a better team right now. Give me the Rams to cover and give me the over 49 if you're leaning on an over or under. That's going to do it, guys. Did a quick rundown. Remember that we're live every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Pacific time. I mean, we may move the time here and there. I got to check some things. Maybe move down to 8:30 or 8 o'clock because of the fallback time change here that happens in the United States. But we'll let you know. VIP is available. The free Telegram is always there. Free picks each and every day. You name it, we got free picks. We had some free picks today. VIP has an exclusive VIP chat where my VIP members have direct access to me each and every day. It's open 24/7. You never know when we're going to make a bet. It could be at 2 a.m. You'd be waking up, grab something to drink, and we're betting something, guys. Somebody's awake in the VIP chat, and they're throwing out some plays, and we collaborate in there. It's exciting stuff. So take a peek, get in on the VIP. And remember, guys, a lot of my leans hit most of the time. So I gave a bunch of free picks tonight on the show every Wednesday night. I want to thank you guys for your support. If you see my reels, like them, comment, it goes a long way to help me with the algorithm to get my content out. So thanks again for your support, guys, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
Time to get out your pad and pencil, cause it's time for the GOAT of soccer picks. Here he is, your host, Tijuana Raf.